Okay, hello and welcome back. My name is Guild Navigator, and I'm continuing my Let's Play series as Venice. I was just figuring out everything that was going on. I can reduce my army maintenance. I definitely don't need it that high. Same with my fort maintenance. I'm gonna have just the tiniest bit of ticking up on my Republican tradition. And I think I'm fine to just keep my inflation at basically 0. It's annoying not being able to tax my clergy at all. Building up my markets. It would be good, I think, to have a fort here as well. Just to avoid having to have people, cause problems for me. So this is the outlet of the Po River, I believe. I had no idea that Ferrara was in like the middle of a swamp. I guess that kind of makes sense, but it's still surprising to me for some reason. Okay, that is ticking up. How are my little homies on the steppe doing? Like, do you have armies? You have 200 men. You have 100 men. I mean, none of you have very many people, to be fair. 0.3 tax base. Oh man, that's not very much. Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you just conquer the Pontic steppe. There's not very much you can actually steal. And then if I go here and look at the Kaffa trade node, I should have like just a shit ton of trade advantage. I don't. Divert trade. Is that what I want? So it costs me 33 relationship with me to be able to divert trade. So I could divert trade from all these people, and then of course I wouldn't be getting any of the money from them. And if I look here, why do some of them have like 90 support for me, others have less? What's going on here? Oh, because it's subject territory connectiveness. Interesting. How much debt are we talking about here? Oh, 70 gold. That was definitely more than I wanted to pay off. Okay. I should probably be doing this divert trade stuff. Just to be, because I'm a trade empire, that feels like the correct thing to be doing. Okay, Republican electorate law. I think that's basically who's allowed to vote. So I could do Board of Admiralty, which is going to give me progress to naval. I like the citizenry one. I mean, of course, I don't need the additional burger at state satisfaction. And the burger power is like, I don't even know if that's good necessarily. My burgers have like all of the power in the entire country. I could do landholders. It just gives me just generic levy, you know, the progress of serfdom I don't love. I'm gonna do citizenry because it just feels thematic. You know, it feels like what I would do. Now I've transferred this over, so I should have a non-trivial trade capacity just from the Dardanelles people. But of course they probably hate me now, right? They definitely don't like me. The decentralized and the receiving diverted trade basically cancel each other out, which is good to know. And is my, am I at max? I'm at maximum decentralization. That does slow down the speed of annexations like a pretty good amount, but I think that that's fine. I'm tempted to increase my my diplomatic spending, honestly. If I maxed this out, how much would this increase my that would take it over. So maxing it out means that I could basically transfer, I think, from everybody. Ooh, I like that. Divert trade. Chaldiki also. Okay, now if I look here, I should have a pretty good trade advantage because I'm getting some from the Dardanelles, some from Chaldiki. So it should be similar to the... Interesting, so I'm not getting that much. Mostly I'm getting stuff from the Venetian quarter. That's really what's giving me the trade power there. That's fine. Increased naval infrastructure. I do like the additional development. That seems like it would be pretty good. I also like this. I think I'm gonna go for that just because the development would be kind of nice. I don't have any laws I want to change. I could ask for larger levies, or you know, I could fabricate like a casus belli on Bosnia or something like that, but I think I'm okay. The only people I'm tempted to fabricate a casus belli on would be the Byzantines, but they are actually pretty strong. I could do something here on the Crimean Khanate. Let's see, if I hostile action to you, who would come in? Ostrakhan. Like, I do think I could beat them, but it's just to like what end? Cool, I have another diplomat, which means I can divert trade. Yeah, so like why do you not like me? Liberty desire from events. You're just because of the transfer. It would be nice to begin annexing people if possible. Like this, it would be nice. I think I'm gonna want to annex the Cretan people next. To cast a spell against Cyprus. How many men do you have? I don't have a diplomat, so I can't even see. Is that something I could do? Could I just fabricate a cast a spell on you? I could. Similar dealio with you. You're a fair bit stronger than me. What would be the goal of taking Cyprus? Sure. That's actually a lot of money. And I really don't care about this location. Okay, so you have sugar, wine, and silk. That's actually a pretty good location. I am fairly tempted to just go and nab Cyprus. Like, if I declared war on you, who would come to your aid? No one would come to your aid. And then, of course, I could just support free subjects immediately afterwards. Yeah, let's fabricate a casus belli on you. And then support free subjects to get back over the line. I could do like additional taxation or something. Just go nab these little people around the Mediterranean coast. Try to see if there's anyone else who would make sense to go after. Like, again, I just don't see any huge value in trying to conquer Anatolia right now. No, I'll just let it pass. And then I have my diplomat, so I can declare war now. With my parliament-approved claim on province. Let's go summon our armies. It's nice that I own all of this Croatian land now. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it, but I own it, which is what's important. Okay, everybody get on the boats. Let's go. We're off to Cyprus, boys. It's kind of cute to see all my little vassals summoning their armies. It's like, oh, there's like 2,000 men just standing in Crimea. Completely useless. What a stupid war. Like, I know I needed to do it just for the lulz, but like genuinely, what a stupid war. Okay, so there's my army. I don't have any food here is the problem. Oh no. Oh no, this is a catastrophic mistake. What did I do? And I don't think they're like lined up at all. I guess I managed to win just like basically through sheer size. If you have a large enough army, it just doesn't matter. And they're wiped out. Oh, they don't have a fort there, so I'm just gonna be able to like capture it right away. Dude, this song is so freaking loud. Okay, well, that was easy. That was a really easy war. And then definitely want to make a vassal out of this. Custom subject, Venice, vassal. I wish I could do a different type of vassal. Because, I mean, one of the nice things about when I was playing as Morocco was that it was sick being able to generate all the different type. Like, there was, I think, at least 2 types of vassals I could generate. And then they do their stuff differently together. What is going on here? Just a 0-person army. Whatever. We can all go home. Let's lower all of these other things that don't need to be high. Just to save some money. Building maintenance. Yeah, so I have my... I I think I've completed those 2 little buildings. So I do have some trade capacity. Hmm. Yeah. Just building up my my merchants, my trade. And then of course I have some diplomats which I can be using to do stuff like diverting trade. It's nice to know we've finished integrating that. Is there anything left for me to integrate? I don't think so. The Croatian rebels will need to be dealt with at some point, but I want to deal with the more structural problem, which is just the existence of Croatian people more generally. If I look at Venetians, we are like spread along the coast. Are you already Venetian? Dude, you're basically part of my country anyway. Erosion of faith. Yeah, I can piss those people off. I'm just gonna be asking everyone to divert their trade. Yeah, it's the country strength is that's just gonna keep ticking up. But it's okay, I would rather have the trade capacity, I think. Maybe. Maybe. I'll build all my little trade offices in my vassal's territory. So it's this Republic of Gizaria who really has the most to take. And of course the Duchy of Theodoro kind of, the trade advantage is really, yeah, I'll just, keep asking people to give me their trade. Am I just not? Oh, start annexation. Okay, I can start an annexation on you. I think that's a good idea. And then I think similar with the homies down here in the Peloponnese. Again, Argos, you don't have any defenders. So next time I get my parliament, I'm just gonna go swoop in here and conquer Argos. They would be an easy person to nab. My Duchy of Naxos. I mean, at some point I'd love to go after the Byzantines. Yeah, they're making pretty good money, the Tailors Guilds. What about the Spinners Guilds? I do just like the idea of like concentrating my industry here in Venice. Is it still true that only peasants grow and that everyone else just like doesn't have population growth? I know. No, okay, cool. Now they have population growth. For a while when the game first released, if I remember correctly, only peasants actually had population growth. So like if you had any other pops, they just refused to grow. I wouldn't be surprised if slaves still don't grow in the game. I'm not going to divert trade from the people that I'm annexing. There's no reason to. Oh, Cyprus. I've been ignoring you. So I am doing some trade here. I want to know what trade am I doing in Kaffa? Let's see, trades. I am shipping sugar from Kaffa to Alexandria. Hmm. It's nice to have the power projection building. I mean, tech done, because power projection is pretty good in this game. Okay, trade offices. I am tempted to build these trade offices in places that I'm not going to annex for a long time. Because if you build them in other places, there's a chance that like you could lose them, of course. That is like always the risk with a trade office, is that you can lose them. Oh, cool. Our Doge died. We had an election. Just continue to divert trade. We can do Cyprus now. Sure. Congratulations, Doge. Can I yeah, let's join a foreign court of chivalry. Very cool. I don't care about the erosion of faith. And then, can I arrange a royal marriage with you? I can't. Beautiful. Okay, why am I not making very much money? What am I spending all my money on? My diplomatic spending is really what's consuming it. And that's just largely because of just the size of my country. Nice of me to have managed to annex Ragusa. Of course, the proximity is still going to be 0. So that should give me a good amount of trade power here in the Ragusan trade node, right? Yeah. And let's see, what trades am I doing? Again, it's just all with Alexandria. Interesting. It's nice that no one has been causing me problems so far. Okay, you definitely should be patrolling the sea here in the Adriatic. Yeah, no question about that. It's the yeah, like I'm saying, it's the diplomatic spending that's really just like devouring all of my money. It probably doesn't make sense to be, doing this divert trade strategy. I do just generically like spending a lot on diplomacy. I think it's pretty good overall. I'm annexing them. Who would be the next person for me to annex? Like maybe Cyprus? That would make sense. The Night Hospitalers would be another person I would love to just go conquer. Another little island that I'm gonna consolidate at some point. This is really a mess. These markets down here. Like I'm kind of tempted once I take over the island of Candia to make my own market on that island, but I don't know if that's smart or not. You can see here in Kaffa, basically no trade capacity. It's this Republic of Gazia or whatever who really has all the where are you? Yeah, not Gothia. Oh, are you? You're a subject of the Republic of Genoa. You're your own thing. And it's, I think, probably because you actually have a city that has, yeah, this is like a pretty solid city. It doesn't have very many people in it necessarily, but it is a pretty solid city. We're gonna build some trade offices here. So help us God. Oh, I can enforce my religion. You can become Catholic. It'd be kind of nice if I could just like automatically be transferring trade power from my vassals if there was some way to just make that just like a dynamic of our relationship. I am also interested in maybe making all these guys scootalages or whatever. The people up here, so they just give me more money, but they don't have to join my war. I mean, because like seriously, what are they gonna do? The Cyprus is making me pretty good money, half a ducat a month. Plus, I get all this trade power from them. Yeah, hell yeah, that was a good conquest. Those are the kind of conquests I want to be doing rather than random Pontic steppe conquests. Okay, Islamic missionaries. No. No, I'm okay. Thank you. Yeah, this is just devouring an insane amount of my my budget. Okay, they are all transferring me trade power now. So I can see what my culmination. Oh, poor guys. That's not very much trade power. I have significantly more trade power here, and just from building those buildings than I do from anything that I did with you. And I don't think there's anywhere else I can build this stuff. No. I do have a diplomat. Okay, I can enforce my culture. That's only because of their liberty desire is out of whack with me. Do I still get money from them? So I still get money from them even if their liberty desire is high. I think it literally just only affects their willingness to actually participate in war. I don't think any of these little bros make sense to transfer trade power from. Yeah, and I'm in the middle of annexing them. So Naxos, are you your own thing also? There's like a whole connection of these little homies. Oh, you're owned by Provence, is that right? No. You're a okay, because you're a vassal of Achaia. Interesting. Could start improving relations with y'all. And then maybe annex you next. That is my timer saying that I should call this episode here. It is like midnight. Do I record another one? I think I'm going